Morning everyone, welcome back to grade 4 mathematics class. Today we'll learn how to divide a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number. Look at this question given here, 962 divided by 15. So here we have the 3-digit dividend divided by the 2-digit divisor. So since we are dividing with a 2-digit number, let's look at the first 2 digits of the dividend, which is 96 here. So we are going to divide 96 divided by 15. How many 15s will go in 96? 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30, 15 threes are 45 and so on. Let's try 15 fives. 5 fives are 25. I carry over 2. 5 into 1, 5 plus 2, 7. Now, let's try 15 into 6. 6 fives are 30. I carry over 3. 6 into 1, 6 plus 3 is 9. So, there we got 90. So, shall we take 6 15s? Yes. We'll write 6 here. Now, what is the next step? First, we divided 96 by 15. Then, the next step is to multiply the quotient and the divisor. So, 6 into 15, it's 90. Now, what is the next step? Next, we are going to subtract. So, 96 minus 90. 6 minus 0 is 6. 9 minus 9 is 0. Now, the next step is to bring down the next digit. So, we are bringing this 2 down. So, that gives us 2. Now, we are going to repeat these steps until we don't have any more digits to bring down. So, now let's divide this 62 by 15. 62 divided by 15. So, we know 15 4s are 60. See, 4 5s are 20. I carry over 2. 4 into 1, 4 plus 2, 60. So, shall we take 4 15s here? Yes. Now, 4 into 15 is 60. Now, what is the next step? Subtracting these two numbers. So, 2 minus 0 is 2. 6 minus 6 is 0. Now, are there any more digits to bring down? No, right? So, let's stop the division right there. So, what is the quotient here? The quotient here is 64 and we have a remainder 2. So, we know the formula. The quotient into divisor plus the remainder should give the dividend if the division was done correctly. So, let's apply this formula to check if the division was done correctly. So, what was the quotient here? The quotient is 64 and the divisor is 15 and the remainder is 2. So, let's first do the multiplication. 64 into 15. Now, 5 4s are 20. I carry over 2. 6 into 5 is 30 plus 2 is 32. 1 into 4 is 4. 1 into 6 equals to 6. Now, let's insert the zeros to correct the place values and the columns. Let's add these products together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 4 is 6. 3 plus 6 is 9. So, there we have the product. Now, we have to add the remainder to this. So, 960 plus 2. It's 962, which was our dividend. So, S, the quotient into divisor plus the remainder gives you the dividend. So, we know that we did the division correctly. Now, let's see another example now. Mr. Patel decided to distribute 643 tree saplings equally among 16 houses in his locality on the occasion of World Environment Day. Now, how many saplings will each house get and how many will be left with him? So, what is given in the question? So, he has how many tree saplings? 643 tree saplings with him. He is going to divide them equally among 16 houses. So, what we have to do? 643 divided by 16. Now, in the question, there are two parts. We are asked to find how many saplings will each house get, which will be the quotient to this division, and how many will be left with him, which will be the remainder. Let's write the steps first. From the data given in the question, we know the number of tree saplings is equal to 643 and how many houses? The number of houses is equal to 16 and the number of saplings each house will get will be equal to the number of tree saplings divided by the number of houses. So substituting the numbers will give you 643 divided by 16. Let's do this division. You have the working column at the right side of your notebook. So 643 divided by 16. So have a look at the digits. We have 64, which is divisible by 16. 16 fours are 64. We know that. So let's consider this 3 also. If 16 fours are 64, 1640 should be equal to 640, right? So let's write 40 here, and 40 into 16 gives you 640. Now what's the next step? Subtracting these two numbers. So 3 minus 0, it is 3. 4 minus 4, 0 and 0. Are there any more digits to bring down? No. So here we have the remainder 3 and the quotient 40. So the number of saplings each house will get is equal to 40, and the number of saplings left with him, the remainder, is equal to 3. I hope this is clear to you. Now you have to go through the topic in page number 52 and 53 of your textbook. Once you are done with that, you have to proceed to exercise 4.1 in your textbook. You have to do questions 1C, 1D, 1G and also the question number 3. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class. Until then, bye.